What is up, everybody? Turboverse TV here today. The Sony Fangirl has made another tweet, which has caused a lot of controversy on social media. So this time she's not attacking Xbox fans, but she's attacking PlayStation 4 fans. Like this, the Sony fanboy slash fangirl community is insane. So not only do they hate Xbox, but they hate the last gen users, the last gen PS4 users as well. So this is a tweet that she wrote. And she changed her avatar, so it might look a little different, but she changed her avatar. But this is the same person who said, why would you buy an Xbox after seeing the PlayStation 5 showcase? Like, why the F would you buy an Xbox? And she says, I don't mean to S on Xbox fans, why the F would you buy an Xbox? This is her newest tweet. And she says, I don't support the desire for cross-gen games. F your PS4. If you don't have the newest consoles, you shouldn't be able to play the newest games. Now, what type of gatekeeping stuff is that? Like, really? Well, let's continue on. Now, everyone else has to play a game that had its potential limited because you can't afford a PS5. Ouch. So she makes it quite clear, you PS4 owners can screw off. All 130 plus million of you people, that's a large amount of people. And Sony only sold like 10 million PS5, so at least 100 plus, 120 plus people without a PS5 that probably could possibly want one. So yeah, I would say that's a pretty bad take, especially since we're like in a pandemic and you can only get like these PS5s from scalpers pretty much on eBay or like whatever you go to, maybe like Facebook or something, or Facebook or like Craigslist. But yeah, this is not a good look. It's like it's just mind-boggling how they just turn on their own. It's like, I don't know what you want to call it. It's like classism, elitism, and console gaming. It's like, if you don't got the PS4, you are a peasant compared to people who have a PS5. It's just insanity right here. But yeah, she says, F your PS4. It was like, wow. It was like how quickly they cannibalize and just turn on each other. Wow, this is some crazy stuff right here. So let's read some of the comments. Like I said, people was not happy about this tweet. You can just look at the amount of quote tweets that it has. Like this tweet went somewhat viral. Man, what if the person can't afford the PS5, but bots and resources are a thing? I can't agree with this take at all. I own a PS5, but I 100% agree. There should be cross-gen releases for at least a year. At this moment in time, people may not afford it, and maybe people cannot order it either. You act like there's no problem getting a PS5 when there clearly is. Yeah. There's been rumors that PS5 won't be readily available in the stores until like 2023. So this take didn't make any sense, to be honest. It's like that's why Sony is making these games cross-gen, because they don't want to abandon that 130 million plus install base on PS4. It's like they're not stupid. They're a billion-dollar business for a reason. They know that they're gonna miss a lot of money if they make the games PS5 exclusive. So that's why they are making games cross-gen. But according to this fangirl, she said, to hell with you, she won't even play any of these new games whatsoever. That's just kind of selfish, but just my opinion. Let's continue reading on. This is easily the most selfish take out there. The fact of the matter, it isn't about not being able to afford the PS5, it's the fact that they aren't plentiful available. We're in a pandemic and every generation previously has to some degree supported cross-gen to a degree. Exactly. Accurate take, PS4 had a hell of a run. No need to hold back PS5's power to try to squeeze a little more life out of the PS4. It's an absolute S take to anyone who has ever seen a video game. Cross-gen releases don't hold back the newer hardware and never have. Devs could do more on current gen than they do on last gen. If they aren't, then the devs are at fault. You were getting a next, I'm not reading the rest of it, but you get the gist of what he's saying right here. Bro, why are you so mad? Cross-gen literally happens every generation for at least 2 to 3 years. PS5 has been out for not even one. Yeah. They feel that the PS4 users, they feel that you PS4 users are a dead weight. And if it was like the equivalent to like that, if this was the equivalent to like a Titanic level ship, they would probably would throw you people off board. You just hold your dead weight at this point, which is kind of messed up. I'm always grateful for tweets like this when I feel like stupid or like I don't know anything. I'm doing better than this person. Maybe I'm a little smart. PS5 is still new. Real console owners understand this. Let's see. What is this? This is a tweet from Herman Holst. How does PS4 factor into PlayStation Studios' development vision? Is it still a focus internally for future game development? Then Herman, I guess this is Herman Holst says, it very much is. You can't build a community of over 110 plus million PS4 owners and then just walk away from it, right? Yeah, that just don't make sense. And frankly, like you said, not very good business. It don't make any sense. I know you fanboys want PS5. Yeah, you just want them to focus on PS5 so you can have some ammunition against Xbox owners and say, hey, our game runs at this frame rate. It looks so much better than your Xbox games. But business-wise, they're not going to turn their backs on 110 plus million people. It just don't make sense. No business would do that. It's just dumb. But let's continue. Nothing to do with a Fortnite. PS5 has been out for nearly a year and they still haven't made it in shelves in Australia. And that's not even including other countries. It's hard getting in the US, but other countries is probably a lot more difficult than it is in the US. So it's like, this is just a terrible take right here. It's not an affordability issue at all. There aren't 100 million PS5s available to buy right now. Can't afford or get a hold of one. You're about to make a lot of people angry, but I support this, to be honest. Just hope PS5 gets easier for people to find. They aren't readily available. This guy says facts, so he agrees with her take. Found a gold mine. For the first year, I think it's fine. After that, they shouldn't do it. However, this year, perhaps there shouldn't be an exception because of the pandemic. Yeah, you'd think. I mean, this is not like every other console generation year. We're still in a freaking pandemic. It's like there's a massive chip shortage that won't be, it's like until 2023, they're going to be readily available. So this year is kind of different. This console generation is definitely different. So these people with these selfish ass takes are just looking crazy right now. So it's like they act like we're not in a pandemic or something. Like we're still not in it. I know a lot of people like to act like we're still not in it, but we're still in it. It's like still going on. So let's continue. I can't afford a PS5. My problem is that I can't find one. I think that's a lot of people. A lot of people cannot find these things. They're so hard to get right now. Let's read some. Wait, selfish take, but okay. So this person says, I mean, I could have said it in a much better way, but in a roundabout way, I 100% agree. So let's read some of the quote tweets because it gets spicy. It gets really spicy. Not having a PS5 has nothing to do with what you can and cannot afford. The PS5 is basically a leprechaun at this point. You sound like a whole bee. Jeez, like I said, they start getting spicy at this point. Oof, a finally bad take. Having worked in the #1 place to go for new games and consoles, I guarantee you the problem is not the people that can't afford the systems. In the 9 months since launch, I was closed for 6 of them, and there's been a chip shortage for 9 of them. That's why there's usually a thing called graphical settings in PC games. Add the S to cross-gen games, and boom, everyone can play the newest game without its potential being limited. I agree 100%. Man, screw off. Not everyone can afford to even find a PS5. You know how hard it is to get one, you selfish prick. PS5 software and PS4 software are often released at the same time. LMFAO, fanboys like this should just switch to PC. They don't want to be held back by people who can't find the new shiny parts. But regardless, what a selfish prick. What a S bloody take. This gotta be the most selfish damn thing I ever did hear. This moron here completely forgot that you can't even find a PS5 to buy even if you have the money. Tell me you're an idiot without telling me you're an idiot. Jeez, like I said, they were not feeling this tweet whatsoever. Holy S, this take is so horrible. I don't know where to start with criticizing it. Or maybe it has something to do with the whole part where it's really hard to get one because of stock shortages. Where's the stock, bro? Besides Sony and Microsoft will move on to the next gen by the second half of 2022, early 2023, third parties may not, especially the likes of Atlas. Okay, whine more. F off, you piece of S. Imagine being this S as a person. Holy F. Good Lord, you are terrible. Wow. It's like there's a few people agreeing with that sentiment, but the vast majority are like, you are a terrible person. We don't agree with your take whatsoever. These PS5s aren't available like you make it out to be. And wow. Tell me that you're an entitled spoiled brat without telling me that you're an entitled spoiled brat. I'm sure this is probably a troll, but for all the people that generally think like this, F you. I don't think she's trolling, bro. I don't think the people who feel like those are trolling. They legit want you guys gone. They want to act like you people. They want to put you like in a closet somewhere, like you just don't exist anymore. They just like, hey, we want Sony to focus on PS5. To hell with you, PS4 owners. It's like that is some messed up stuff right there. That's some seriously like elitist gatekeeping going on right there. Seriously though, why should there be next gen exclusives at this point in time when it's kind of hard to acquire a next gen console? Cry more? It's not because they can't afford them, Ninja. It's because there are none in stock. Because in all honesty, they released these consoles way earlier than they should have. I got both, but everyone shouldn't have to succumb to spend extra for resale. Yeah, I too also don't support the notion of funding scalpers because yeah, I don't agree with supporting scalpers either, to be honest. Um, and if you look over here, you can see a total jackass. Because you can't afford a PS5, guess don't forget about that chip shortage and scalpers. Yeah, so I'm gonna conclude it right here. It's like they are going in the comment section even more. It's like there were so many replies to this one tweet. It's just like she's getting eaten up in the comment section. I don't know, so that's probably why she changed the avatar, calling herself the bad guy. Because this is a woman, but she changed it up to the bad guy as Al Pacino because he was so hated. But I don't know. I don't think too many people like this tweet like right here. So yeah, it's just kind of just seems super selfish with this tweet. But yeah. So let me know your thoughts down below. Let me see what your thoughts about this tweet is. Leave a like if you liked the video, and as always, thanks for watching, and peace.